So the three events that I chose would be to give blood, to interview Dana Ralph, and then to go to a park cleanup at the Park Orchard Park and clean up ivy. So I think that giving blood is pretty important because you're helping to save people. Yeah, that's like the only reason why I think it's important. Interviewing Dana Ralph because you get more info on the politician that is running for our mayor of Kent, and we get to learn more about what she wants to do for our community. And helping clean up the park, that's important because it's important to keep our parks clean so that nature can thrive and so that we don't mess it up in our inhumane ways. All right. Hello, Mr. Valise. It's Irina, and we have arrived to the Blood Works place to give our blood. You excited, Jordan? Okay. And honestly, you can't see the sign, but it's there, and that's the entrance. So, yeah. Look at that. There it goes. Goodbye, blood. It was nice knowing you. So the experience of donating blood wasn't that bad. I'm honestly scared of needles, so doing this was probably like the most craziest thing that I've ever done in my life, just because definitely got over that fear. But it definitely gave me a more bigger understanding as to how it helps the community and how you can save people's lives and how it's important that people actually go and donate blood. Hey, Mr. Valise. So we're here to see Dana Ralph and interview her for our civics project. And yeah, it should be very interesting to hear her opinion on some of the questions that we have to ask.
Yep.
All right, so my first question would be, what do you think your biggest challenge would be if you were to win the election for the mayor of Kent?
Financial sustainability. We need to figure out how to bring enough money in revenue to pay for the things that we have. So to pay for our police officers, pay for our streets. We have, we're getting some money from the state for sales tax that may be going away, and it's about $5 million.
Wow.
And losing that $5 million is going to mean some significant changes to what we can provide in the city. So definitely keeping the budget stable and providing the services we need to.
All right. Next question would be, what is the biggest problem with youth in Kent, in your opinion, and what can we do to fix it?
Wow, that's a good question. I think it's there. You know, we've kind of got kids that fall into two categories, and there's those that are sort of going along and doing the things they need to, and going to school and realizing that they've got this really bright future. And then we have a whole nother segment of the population that doesn't maybe look at it that way. And that's, you know, it's trying to figure out how to engage all of our youth, what kind of services we can provide, what are they needing, what are they not getting at home that maybe the city can step up and provide. And that's, I think we're building a YMCA, and that's one of the reasons we're building the YMCA, is to have a place for kids to go after school where they can get help with their homework, or just hang out and play a game of basketball, or sit in the park, but in a healthy, programmed way, so that they realize that there really are people in the community that care about them and want only the best.
All right. And what is it that made you want to run for mayor of Kent?
Oh my goodness. I love the city. Kent is my home. It's where I've lived here my whole life. And yeah, no, it's so I'm fourth generation Kent. My great grandpa moved to Kent back in the 30s, so I raised my kids here. My business is here, and I just feel like being mayor is a way for me, the biggest way I can give back to the community and help take care of the place that's taken such good care of me.
All right. So I just got home after interviewing Dana Ralph with Jordan, and I have to say it was very interesting to hear her talk about the youth and how she would want all of us more involved in the community. Also, especially how she talked about there's two groups of people, how there's those that actually do what they need to do, and there's those people that just do whatever the heck they want to do, and how it should definitely be fixed, and how she definitely wants to build like the YMCA, for example, in order to have all the kids start having something to do and somewhere to go after school to do their homework or play basketball or whatever else she said. Yeah. Alright, so we just arrived at Park Orchard Park in order to do the ivy cleanup. So that's basically what we're going to be doing for the next 3 hours. So fun. This is so fun. We are carrying these down to the truck. You're walking too fast for me. Very hard to see.
Yeah. All right, yeah. Okay.
So after the ivy cleanup, I definitely got a bigger understanding as to why we need these parks. Like they're beautiful places to go to and just walk around and for people to look at and be in. And so it's just mind-blowing that so many people were actually willing to go there and help clean up all the ivy that's damaging the trees, that's damaging the plants. Those things grow back so fast. So it was very time-consuming, I would say. But it was definitely worth it, and I definitely plan to continue to help the environment as much as I can with volunteering at these types of events. So you have made it to the end of my video, and I just wanted to tell you the civic impacts now. So for my first event, I did the blood drive, and for the blood drive, the civic impact would be that you're able to go and help 3 people, is what they told me, that you saved 3 people's lives. And it's a very, very interesting experience that you get to have, but it's also very helpful to the community. My second event was when I went and interviewed Dana Ralph, and the civic impact to that would be that you get to understand a lot more as to what the candidate wants to do for our city of Kent and what exactly she has plans for. And it's very nice to be able to go and talk to the person that's actually running as a candidate and feeling comfortable with giving her suggestions as to what you would want to see changed and so on and so forth. And my last event was the park cleanup, and the civic impact to that would be that it brings a whole bunch of people together in order to go and help preserve a park that has probably been around for a long time. And the ivy that was there, it generally tends to destroy a lot of the plants that are over there. And so it was nice to see a whole bunch of people get together and help try and save that environment. And yeah, that's the end of my video. Hope you enjoyed.